All right, sorry about that, guys, but cooking dinner and everything took a little bit longer than I was expecting. And we got our first victim of the night coming up in the basement down with the spiders.
Hi, Mater.
Hey, Arnie. Oh, yeah, believe it or not, I started cooking dinner and everything probably about 5:30, and with getting everything prepped and everything, it just came out of the oven about 5 minutes or so ago.
Yeah.
Now I know Randy's going to be upset because it wasn't quite uh, the recipe he sent, concerning the fact that didn't have everything, so had to kind of wing it.
Yeah.
So Bryn's here. Okay, you're here. Angela's here. And who else? I know right now Money is uh, in the house right now.
Hi, Angela. Hi, Cool Gamer.
And
Hi, Joe.
oh, Joe's here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh, I just barely got out here to get the computer and everything set up. It's like, oh. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
There's Bill.
Bill.
So, Arnie, did you get a chance to see that video from my live yesterday morning?
No, I didn't. I am going to watch it tonight, though.
Okay. They said 654 bikes.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's not bad.
No.
You know, and now you got to consider, do the math on that as far as how much money was raised. Okay. 654 per rider, not including passenger, but just the rider times 5. That's how much it costs to get in the door. $5 cash plus a new toy. And I can guarantee you that most of the guys are bringing minimum of 5 toys.
Yeah.
And there was one year I seen one rider. He was on 2 wheels. Somehow he strapped a kid's bicycle to the back luggage rack of his bike.
Wow. Now that took ingenuity.
Yeah. And I mean, kids' bicycles were not cheap.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying is the fact that, everybody out there, they see, someone riding around a motorcycle, they don't take into consideration everything that the motorcycle community does. I mean, we will do, the toy runs, we'll do, charity. We do charity runs all the time, poker runs. Okay.
Yeah.
If, there, if there's an event coming up, we'll do a poker run. Yes, Susan. Money and Miss Money are heading back to Arizona in the morning. That way because they were only going to be here for a short amount of time before head back out, get everything taken care of on their end. Then they're going to be coming back.
Yeah.
But no, I was going to say I participated in several poker runs. Those are a lot of, they're fun to do. Gone to several benefits where people will donate, certain things to have be put up. I've seen them go in there. If an item, you go to Walmart, you're going to buy it, say for $100. I've seen them all pull their money together and bid 300 for it.
Wow.
There was one time I went to one benefit, they raised almost $15,000.
Yeah.
That's how much they wanted raising for somebody. So that's the thing, is like, you look at a biker and, you don't realize everything we do. And to me, I can honestly say, yeah, I'm a biker, been doing it for a while, thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, it's like here too. There was a person, they were on TV. They were the weatherman, and he was a biker, and he was involved with all kinds of fundraisers and stuff.
Yep. There's actually one motorcycle club in the Dallas Fort Worth area, and they're all first responders. So they're not only firefighters, ambulance, police. They're, like I said, they're all first responders that they ride motorcycles.
Yeah.
Of course, now we also got the Dallas police that ride motorcycles, and same way Fort Worth. But yeah, like I said, you can't judge, like they say, you can't judge a book by the cover.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna have my dinner, so y'all gonna just bear with me. This, unfortunately, like I said, this took a little bit longer than I was expecting. Randy, like I said, he's the one that sent the recipe to me. I didn't get a chance to. There were two ingredients that were in it. One I had to leave out. One I had to substitute. And the one that substitute, instead of the wild rice, I just use regular white rice. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with us. She's in there laying down. She still got that problem that only women know about. That's all I'm gonna say. This is not bad.
And I just got some good news not too long ago.
And what's that?
They're good and bad.
Uh-oh.
I got a Christmas card in the mail from my dad's cousin. So I looked online to see if there was a phone number. I called the phone number, and called me about 10 minutes ago. And then I also found out that my aunt passed away last year.
Oh. Sorry to hear that. Right now, I've only got one aunt left, and that's my Uncle Tom's wife. And she's just a few years older than my mom. Not much.
Yeah. What's the matter, Layla?
Yeah, Joe, that's the thing. All the charity runs, anything, they're always a lot of fun and everything. As a matter of fact, there was we had one guy, he was always helping out with all the charities. We'd have a charity event. He'd be the guy he'd be walking around the room holding up the item that you're bidding on. Okay. You could always tell, if there was an event, he was going to be there. And unfortunately, he wound up getting killed in a crash. Don't know what happened. then they actually held a benefit for him. We had a benefit a few years back for a couple of kids that their parents were out riding around and got killed by a hit and run driver.
Oh,
Yeah. And the kids, I think, were like 14, 15 at the time. And someone, the father, he had two motorcycles. And no, take that back. The motorcycle they were on, someone donated parts and everything to get it fixed. And then they auctioned it off. And I mean, they had a raffle for it. I mean, it was like $5 a ticket.
yeah.
The person that wound up having the winning ticket said auction it off, and it went for like $4,500. They were doing a 50-50 drawing. I got in on that. I had the winning ticket. It was like 300 and think about $350, something like about 350, 360.
Yeah.
I had another benefit the very next day. Okay. So what I wound up doing is I divided it up in half. I turned around to the guy that was running it. I said, here's half of it. And someone actually yelled out, hey, you need to, give it all back. I turned around and said, here's half of it. I've got another benefit tomorrow that's where this other half is going. So they got half of the money back. And then the other benefit I wound up going to, they got the other amount.
Yeah.
I didn't keep any of it. I could have. I could, just kept it all, but no, I didn't. But hell, I figured that I'd be figuring that money would already be out here. Bill, we still have to worry about the idiots in cars down here, not more about the potholes. Brent, he's like I said, I just got dinner ready about 20 minutes ago. So he's probably in there inhaling it. And so he'll probably be out here in a little bit.
Yeah, Bill, I know what potholes are like because back in 2001, I hit one really hard and I went flying forward off of my bicycle. I was cut, bruised, scraped, and everything.
Hell, I hit one, was it last week? Going into that, where that pawn shop is in their own parking lot, hit it so damn hard, it literally punctured the sidewall on the tire.
Yeah. Basically, what happened is that the gas company dug up a section of sidewalk. It was brand new, just laid, and they go and dig it up for something and poorly patch it, and I end up hitting a hole and I flipped right over.
Ooh, that's not good. So, hey, all right. So, what do you think about my little shorts on my new table setup? Did you watch any of those?
No, I didn't yet.
Got it sitting right here. I did a short on all the setup and everything. I'm getting the table itself put together. And then I wound up getting the one where I had the bottom shelf put in. And then I did another one showing how I've got all three of the tables connected together with the fridge and everything sitting in there.
Yeah.
But the only thing I got to still do is run electric over there. That way I can plug it in.
Yeah.
Boy, Arnie, you sure are missing a lot of my videos.
Yeah, it's a little hard when my worker's here.
Hey, it's called bathroom break. They're not even a minute long. That's why it's called short. That's what they're designed for. They're designed that way when you go in the bathroom, you're sitting thinking about it, get your phone out, get on YouTube, start going through all the shorts.
Yeah, I'll do that many times.
DC, it's not my money, it's Money Maniac that's leaving. Uh-oh, I'm getting a feedback. I'm hearing something.
Yeah, I'm watching your short.
Okay.
Table turned out nice.
Thank you. I mean, it's all, you know, now there are problems, but you gotta consider the fact that this table here was built at one time compared to the other one. And if I had them all built at the same time, then it'd be totally different.
Yeah.
Money's here. Everybody asking, where in the hell are you?
Look who's back. Back again. Money's back. I don't your damn coins and currency and everything else without. Look who's back. Look who's
All
back.
right, Brand, here,
Wow!
you got money.
I didn't do it. Okay, I did it twice because I got 2 kids. Other than that, I did not do it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm still fat. Don't worry. Whatever.
The camera on you don't add 10 pounds.
How do you get your money to tell you that it's leaving? Wow, I got a few. See, for some people, they're thinking, I got a list.
Thank you, Dodge. Yeah, I mean, it turned out pretty good considering the fact that yeah, he hadn't even been out here to look at it. But yeah, I mean, this one here was because the one I had sitting right, but the one I had sitting over here originally, it's now this one cut down and made
Well,
smaller.
they can't see it because you know you got the camera.
You know, well,
Get down. Bring it down. Move out the way. That one.
but
Right,
yeah,
right on the shoulder.
but yeah, this one right here.
Hi, Susan.
Yep. But yeah, like I said, this one here, that was all that wood that this one got made out of, just recycled.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, yeah, what I got here, it looked like a pile of. Anyway, now it looks
Hi,
right.
DC. Hi, Crystal.
Looks like a pile of something.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, it was the table I had sitting over there.
Yep.
Which I've still got. So
You still got a whole. I'm just going to tattle on them, guys. I don't give a damn. It's my last night here, and you can slide down and flip. But I'm going to tell you right now, you need a shovel for the crap that's on the ground. Not a broom, not a hand job. You need a shovel
I know.
because you got more screws, nails, and well, we've got motors over here, guys. I'm not even joking. Here, I'm going to pick one up. Look, I'm not playing. You got motors. I told you need a shovel.
I didn't even realize it was still down there either.
I've been seeing it for 2 weeks and I ain't even out here. You're out here for 12 hours a day. And you
No,
don't
I'm
even
not.
know it. You don't even know it's in your own damn garage. Here, tape measure because you're going to lose it tomorrow.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I mean, please tell me you're just doing.
got my little tree up in the kitchen.
Hang on, Ari. Let me. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to get you there. There we go. That looks nice.
Choo choo.
Yep.
See, you show the tree. What's the first thing I look at? Choo choo tree.
Yeah, I bought the tree earlier today, and I had little ornaments stored away up here, and put them on the tree and put in the corner.
Yeah, so it's what? Let's see. Your shoulder's here, and it's to the curtain. Yeah, up 4 feet to the curtain.
No,
Yeah.
about 5 feet.
Okay, I'm 5'10". You're more like 4.5. Yeah. No, you gotta sit where you were at.
Put that up against the
I'm and your shoulder. I'll get 5 to you. Shut up, man. Hey, keep your mouth shut. Shut, man.
I wonder if my slipper snatcher went to.
Yeah, you know your garage better than I do. And you're the one out here all the time, and I could tell you what's over here. You'd be like, hey, Mommy, where's this at? I'm like, 3 things down, go to the left.
But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You gotta consider everything I'm using to build all this stuff out of wood. It's all getting recycled.
Yeah, yeah, he showed me the other garage over there. Man. Okay, yeah, how I had a list for that money thing. He's got a list for wood. He's crazy. He opened up the door and I went, 2
Thank you, Susan.
by 4s, 2 by 6s, 1 by this, 2 by this. Clear out his screws. Right.
I've got one of those little. Trust me, DC. I've got one of the magnets will take care of all
All right.
that.
All right, let me show you. All right, here I am. That one area. No bigger than this. So this is 6 inches. You know, it looks more like. All right, let's go. 6 inches.
Hey, you're making a mess in here.
Shut the hell up. Look at that.
See, told you.
Oh, well, you know what? At least you can find it now. Look at that. That's just one.
Now you're making a bigger mess for me to clean
Oh,
up.
I made it look pretty. Let me get these out of the way. You don't step on one because I know you.
Well, you know what my biggest problem is?
You don't know how to clean?
No, I know how to do that.
You don't know how to organize either, but what?
Yeah, I do. But if you look down there, it's definitely proof I got a screw loose.
I'm just gonna let that went.
Actually, I got more than just one.
Ooh, that's about as good as me dropping the lemonade on your desk last week.
Yeah, when I got to put my keyboard back together.
Oh yeah, you got a piece over there. You got a piece over the floor.
No, that's
An old one.
That's the older one.
Ah.
Yeah. But I've got the rest of that sitting back there on the other table.
Oh, channel.
No.
That's actually the better
You just
stuff.
don't know what you find in Mater's garage. I mean, my foot dangling right here to the door is
A foot and a half.
about a foot and a half.
2 foot.
Man, nail. And I'm out here wearing knees. Boy, not the smartest person coming down the road.
Yeah, you'll find out the nails and
Yeah, I'll find the nails real quick. Just have money come out here with the damn Crocs on. Crack. Later, what? I need a hammer. Oh, that's why I know I'm safe on this piece of wood right here.
yeah,
Is it particle board?
that's OSB.
Oh, that's it.
That's what OSB looks like.
Looks like crap.
Everything's been on it.
Yep. Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, it's about 10 minutes worth of cleanup, shovels and everything,
Oh yeah.
and then just put it in a wheelbarrow and then just sift through it.
Well, I mean, I've got stuff over there. I've got
I mean, you got stuff that's actually really good,
right.
and you got other stuff that was.
Yeah. Consider that. I'm looking at least one spindle that came out from underneath the mower. Probably a second one down there.
Okay, Mr. Harbor Freight. By the way, there is one thing you are going to buy next time you go to Harbor Freight, and I'm going to send you the money for it. Because I'm getting sick and tired of you having screws loose on the floor. I'm going to get you one of those things that you hang up here. No, that thing is trash. I'm talking about those $50 things that's going to have like 100 different pockets so you can put your screws and nails and everything and start organizing your damn garage. Oh,
You know,
God, I'm going to organize the garage like
where am I going to put it?
What, you made that and just hung it up there?
I know, and that's going to be coming down soon.
I'm talking about that on the wall you guys see by the curtain. I know, but I'm just saying you could You got studs every like 12 inches.
I know.
Put it up there.
Well, not 12, it's 24.
Okay, 24. But I'm just saying, put it up there. He's up. Hell, put it up there by the pole saw. You got room.
I could. Someone got up on the wrong side of the bed today.
No, someone sitting out here in the garage to realize how big of a mess I see where they are.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been fine. I've been walking around in it.
you
all
should.
day.
Hey, you should have seen the garage when I first started the channel.
I love Crystal. Oh, she's gonna get me choking. uh,
Yep. That's something that my grandfather did too. Matter of fact, I think I've got one of those setups out in the.
I was gonna say, didn't you have one somewhere?
I think I've got one set up over there in the.
The like little mason jars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that wouldn't be all that hard to do.
No, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by the time you get done buying all the mason jars, you might as well just went to Harbor Freight and bought the stupid thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I can probably go to.
Because with your thing, you have a discount.
Well, true.
Your-
The ITC member.
Yeah, your ATC member, you'd have a discount on it. I mean, because
All right, you're gonna make.
I'm
he's
looking.
make-
I'm looking. I'm going to buy one for me for coins to get all the different 90% silver coins and put them out there. Storage organizer, storage cabinet.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, not that. No. Do storage for nuts and bolts. Storage container for nuts and bolts. Storage container for meters and nuts and
Well,
bolts.
we'll just do storage.
But that's the ones that were over there when you were looking at the saws and the blades and everything. Not the roll boxes. Not that right there. That damn thing. The bins, the parts, bins, and racks. That thing. That's what you need. I'm gonna get me one of those. They got a tabletop one for 35 at Harbor Freight. It's not this one. I'm gonna not that. Not that one. It was this, but it was only the yellow ones.
Ah.
And they had it for $34. Okay, that's it right there. Oh, it's $19.99 right now. What the hell? I ain't got no $20. But yeah, because see, that would be dimes. I'd do the $50 and the mortgage and everything down there.
See,
And I could hang it on the wall.
hang on, let me show you what he's talking about.
Yeah, because I want to use this for coins. Now the 90% stuff, not the stuff you'd be grading.
Yeah, this
That's
is
what I'm talking about.
this is what he's talking about.
And hang it up here on the stands. You wouldn't have screws loose. They'd be organized screws.
I like having a screw loose.
Oh, I used to have a bunch of those.
There is a different. Yes, and I called you sir. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at getting. And what? It was 35 in the store.
Yeah, it's 25 in the store, but they got it on.
That was 35 in the store.
It's a Merry Christmas.
Well, the one I was looking at was the deeper one. It was the yellow.
Okay.
It was the yellow bins.
Okay,
So it was the.
but yeah, I mean, you're right, but
the
this
next size up from the blue.
right, but this one here, it's part of their Merry Christmas deal. They're taking $5 off.
Kiki, if you're watching in the background and you got this at work, Christmas, love you. That's what I want.
Jeez.
I want one of these so bad. Here it is, the other one. Okay, 40. See, I was looking at this one for tabletop.
Right.
That's show them that one. Can they see it?
No, hang on.
This is the actual one that I want right here. The 15 bin. That'll do all the dimes, the halves, separated them, all the 90% stuff. That's what I need. So when I'm at a coin show, I can just have it up on the table and it would be so much per face value or like per dollar face, 22 times or 20 times or whatever it is. Repeat that, Money. We could not hear you. I think she's being sarcastic because everybody can hear me.
Yeah.
Everybody can hear me. But yeah, that's what I want right there. That exact model.
All right. Well, DC says she hates them. Now, DC, you're talking about you hate these containers? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I want it for coins. He needs it for screws loose. I want it for coins.
Right.
He
Well,
needs it for screws loose.
what I can do something better than that.
Well, I'm just saying you need something. Even the yellow one for 50. I was even looking at that one thinking of you.
Yeah, what he's talking
But
about.
that's actually metal.
Well, it is metal, but the
I mean, it's like a
right.
crappy metal, but
Yeah,
it's,
but,
but
yeah,
it's
but
not
what,
plastic other than the bin.
right. What he's talking about is this right here.
Yeah, that's for that way you can put it on your table or another table or hang it. You have options, and you could start into the garage. You could have some for washers, some for bolts, some for nails, and whatever.
Yeah.
Or take that idea, make something better. There you go. I'm not trying to give you another project, and Crystal's going to shoot me in the head. Oh, not sorry. Okay.
Hi, barbecue.
Hey,
You
barbecue.
don't need another project. Lord knows you've got enough to last till next Christmas.
I got enough projects to last me till next decade.
And you need to before I'm leaving tomorrow. Just if you don't remember anything else, remember this: 1 to 2 things a day. Stop trying to do 10 things at once and going.
I know.
Working. 1 to 2 a day.
Right.
Period. Like get the truck fixed because of the whatever.
Yeah. Well,
Line crap.
that line. Yeah, I've got the short actually coming out in the morning, but unfortunately, I took it all out there to the truck. I got one line hooked up. The problem is that I found out that whoever had it before me, they didn't get the correct size hose. The lines are 3/8. The metal lines are 3/8, but they wound up using 5/16, which is smaller. And every
Right.
time I tried putting it all on that one metal line, it kept splitting the end
So
of the
what do
hose.
you say? You have a 5/8? Or what do you have?
3/8.
We have a 3/8.
It's 3/8 what's there, and
What do you need?
I need 3/8 hose. And the problem is
You need
$5 a foot,
You need what, like 5 feet?
about 5 feet. Yeah,
5 feet for sure, or would you have to go 6? 6?
6 feet would be on the safe side, but I think I'll get by with 5. But yeah, at $5 a foot, that's $25. But now here's the thing, okay? Yeah, but okay, but check this out. I found something else.
What you found?
So let me present this.
You found 3/8 transmission, something or other.
Yeah, so
Pay for $20.
$40 for 10 feet of it.
Buy now.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I mean, that makes it about
$2 a foot.
$2 a foot.
Well, what's the shipping on it?
That I
You got
don't
it
know.
put out.
It's free shipping.
So $4.
Wow.
So 14. So now you're at $2.25 a foot.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking at say $24 plus tax, and
Yeah, you'd be at 25 and change. Or 10 feet
it'd
of it.
be almost $26.
Okay. I'm so used to eBay gold and silver tax. I don't do other tax because the bullion taxes and everything is a little lower than buying something else. All right, I got to check the dryer and I'm gonna head back in.
All right.
Because I still gotta fold everything and then I gotta pack that suitcase and
Yeah, your vacation's over.
yeah, Crystal, I love you. When I get to packing the suitcase, it might be you, Miss Money, and myself figuring Tetris out that stupid thing, getting everything home. See, you got a project? We got a project.
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, DC. I mean, actually that was in a cardboard box at one time, but I think when the with the storms I've got, the floor here in the garage gets flooded. when I say flooded, I mean I get about that deep of water, almost 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches. I mean, I can sit down and here in front of the computer, and I literally have to keep my feet. If I don't want my feet wet, I gotta get it up on the table the computer sits on. Turn this camera back down. But yeah, most of the stuff that the screws, nuts, all that stuff. That's what came from where I was working at. But like I said, I had them in boxes, cardboard boxes, and yeah, with all the rain, they just disintegrated. Or I had them in plastic bags. Well, the problem is that on that side of the garage, that's where it's all at, and it's all on the outside. And unfortunately, that happens to be the neighbor's area. I don't know if I'd be able to get back over in there. Hey, Maritza.
I'm
What I'd have to do is I'd actually have to go out in the back alleyway and start basically digging a little bit of a trench out there to get the water to run away. Which is probably what I'll have to wind up doing. But it only happens when we get severe, basically flooding style. If it's any other rain,
yeah.
light rain or anything like that, I don't have to worry about it. But when it gets to be flooding, yeah, that's when I got to worry about it. Yeah, because it's all coming from that side of the garage coming over here. Mimi, hey, Roadrunner.
Roadrunner.
I've had enough of that for a while. I'll eat more later. But yeah, like I said, it's just so many different things. Matter of fact, no, going the wrong way. This right here, that's a 1x8 board. Okay, been sitting outside. It's probably part of the extra that they were going to use for when I had the roof and everything redone. It's like, okay, what am I going to do with it? Like, I'll find something to do with it. It's just 1x4s that they wound up painting. Now, what I want to do, since I've got so many different battery operated tools, yes, I like the Cobalt cabinet I've got. The problem is I'm actually outgrowing that. And then, of course, I want to build the one that get all the Bauer stuff. So what I want to do is I want to take this right here and basically build a cabinet like the Cobalt one, but double the width in it. They'll give me plenty of room for all the tools and everything to hang from, all the different, put maybe a couple more chargers up there. I can even hang the Bauer stuff. Because this one is only designed for basically 4 tools, and I've got 7 in there right now. And I know I've got one more drill and one more impact driver, 1/4-inch impact. But then, of course, I've also got my 3/8, impact wrench and my 1/2-inch, small one. But I do want to upgrade and eventually get the bigger ones because they got a lot more power to them.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to upgrade where I can be able and more tools to be able to put in there. And this happens to be wide enough where I can do the same thing like I built that little one out of, but in double the size. And it'll still give me plenty of room for storing batteries and stuff like that. Now, I don't know how good the Husky toolbox is. Yeah, $1,100. That's quite a bit. I mean, have you looked at the? Now, to me, yes, Harbor Freight. Have you looked at the U.S. General, the Series 3 that they've got? Because I know that some of them have actually got the power strip in them also. Now, they're not that expensive. Now, the one you're talking about, is that a top and bottom toolbox, or is it just a like a one piece? But yeah, I know that. Like I said, I'm not familiar with the quality of uh, the Husky. I know that. Hey, dancing.
Hi, dancing.
How you doing?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, are you trying to say you're vertically challenged? Saying it's taller than you at 5 foot? But like I said, I'm not that familiar with the quality of the Husky because I really don't go into Home Depot and look around. For me, it's always been going to Harbor Freight or going into um, Lowe's and getting things. Very, like I said, it's very rare I'm going to go into Home Depot. But I will say this. Crystal and I have both seen the quality of the Craftsman toolboxes. Yeah, and the way they're making them, the quality, no, I would not recommend anybody getting a new Craftsman box. They've gone way thin on the as far as how they make everything. That
Yeah, and here I thought Craftsman was like kind of top of the line.
Craftsman, at one time was the leader out there. I mean, as far as a homeowner, but y'all okay. Sears had Craftsman. Montgomery Ward's had Powercraft. Okay. And
Yeah.
I mean, J.C. Penney's, they really didn't have anything. Okay. But when it came to the big box store and everything, or the retailer for home and stuff like that, you had Sears, you had Montgomery Ward's. Okay. Both of them started off as mail order catalog style. Then they got into stores.
Yeah.
But Sears, they started doing Craftsman, and then Montgomery, like I said, Montgomery Ward's. They go, okay, well, we got to get in on this. So they came out with Powercraft. That was their brand. The old Craftsman boxes, all of them were good. Same way with the Powercraft. I mean, back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, those were still good. I mean, I've actually got a Craftsman top and bottom box. They are small. When I say small, I think maybe I don't even think, I think they might be like a 22, 24, and they're not even all that deep.
Yeah.
Maybe 18 inches deep as far as the top box goes, but they still had the they didn't even have the ball bearing sliders. I've never heard of Duratec DC. But yeah, I mean, like I said, now the old Craftsman boxes, yeah, you couldn't beat the Craftsman boxes back then. They were some of the better ones as far as a homeowner. But to me right now, like I said, I've seen the quality of the Cobalt toolboxes. I've seen quality of the Craftsman. I would still go U.S. General. Yep.
Yeah, Craftsman. Yeah, Craftsman though they were getting like replacing tools though, because I've taken screwdrivers back where the bits were like chipped and worn, and even took back like a 1/2-inch socket extension because that snapped in half, and they replaced it with no problem.
Oh yeah. That was one thing that everybody liked about Craftsman tools. If you broke it, you could take it back to any Sears store and they would exchange it, no questions asked. Now, since they got bought out and they're owned by was that Black and Decker and everything, that they totally changed the way they do that. Now you go into Lowe's and buy Craftsman. That's about the only thing I see in Lowe's right now. They're trying to push out all the Cobalt stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, like DC saying, Craftsman no longer will do that. You can't just walk into a Lowe's with a Craftsman tool and say, okay, I need to change this out. No, you got to mail it off. And it's like, yeah, I mean, the quality from what I've seen and everything. Nope.
I gotta switch chairs. This one's killing me.
But like I said, for me, I will not buy Craftsman. I would rather go to, like I said, I would rather go to Harbor Freight and buy their stuff. I'd rather go buy the Pittsburgh hand tools. I'd go Pittsburgh. I'd go Quinn. If I had to, yeah, I'd go Icon. But around here, the house, I'm just using the Pittsburgh stuff. I've got a U.S. General toolbox. It's working fine.
Yeah.
But to me, would I have a problem working in a garage with U.S. General toolbox and a Pittsburgh hand tools? No, I wouldn't have a problem doing that. That's something I would not have a problem doing. Okay. Now, here's the thing, DC. Who is the actual manufacturer? Okay. Because I can tell you right now that Duratec, they're probably not making the tools. They're probably having a company go out there and make them for them. It's like, the tools you get like at Harbor Freight, they're not made by, there's not a Pittsburgh tool manufacturer. It's someone, Pittsburgh, Quinn, Icon. They're being made by a tool company that Harbor Freight has gotten with. Same way with Home Depot on their Husky stuff. And I know Cobalt with all their hand tools. Matter of fact, the Cobalt wrenches that I wound up getting, those were made by the Williams Company, and their division is Snap-on. And then Cobalt went with a different company later, and then they wound up going to another one. I don't know who's making the hand tools now for them. But I'll look into Duratec. Now, have you had any? How much experience have you got working with that Duratec? And are they any good? That'd be a question I would have. Arnie, do you have a way of getting a hold of DC?
No, I don't.
Crystal, do you have a way of contacting DC? Because that'd be someone good to have up on panel. Now, I wouldn't mind having Dancing up on panel, but he's too shy to show his face. Okay. All right, so you worked with the Duratec. How good are the Duratec tools then? That'd be something I'm curious about. I mean, if they want to get them for maintenance crew, they got to be pretty good then. And then another question is, price wise, how are they? How are they compared to some of the other tools you go out and purchase? Is it along the line of being able to go to Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards? Okay. So the welding gloves, that's the only thing you've ever used. And okay. Well, I know welding gloves are, it depends upon the person. Okay. Well, DC, if Crystal sends you the link to the stream, you want to come up on panel, we'll talk about them. Because we're not connected on, I don't think we're connected on Facebook or anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm not connected to him either in any way.
Yeah. Oh, to her? Yeah. Yeah, I say DC because that's crystal. Also, it's like, okay, I got to make sure that my crystal is not the DC. But I tell you now, Arnie, and everybody else, is watching. What about that video put out of the update as far as how the front and everything looks with all the tree limbs, which I forgot to call the city today. Oh well, do that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's starting to look good out there.
Right. Let's see here.
Mm.
Let's see if I can. No, no. That's not the one I want. See if that's the one. Okay. That's the one I was looking for. All right. Now, of course, like I said, that was the front of the house. Well, went a little too far. Oh, still too far. All right. But yeah, right there, that's what it used to look like.
Yeah.
Like I said, right here, that's the chain link fence. And like I said, that's now all this has now been cleared out all the way over to that wooden fence back there. And of course, this was before a lot more had grown up through here. Yeah, all this basically there's been I think that tree right there is the one that actually fell and everything that I want cutting up. So got that, and we'll go over here and see if I can find that video. Oh, hush. There we go. So I'm gonna play it. I can get by doing it because it's my own front yard.
Yeah.
All right. Tree limbs and everything that Money and I have gotten cut down. But yeah, we got a little bit more to go. But we've cleared out all this through here. We got, of course, got the dog out wanting to bark. Got someone making a delivery, so hang on a minute. All right, sorry about that.
wasn't expecting the delivery to show up, but yeah, this is everything that we've gotten cleared out so far. Remember all the trees and everything we've had over here.
Now, mind you, that one tall tree, this is it. And that's what's left of it.
This is one of the tree stumps. But before, you couldn't even see
That stuff looks like a guy's legs sticking out of the ground.
Yeah. But like I said, now you can see the chain link fence and all the way back over there. And what's real funny, I just now noticed that the trees have been there for so long. You see a discoloration in the fence compared to where the sun's been hitting it and where the sun hadn't been able to. But yeah, all that is done. I got
where the
so the pan
chain link was going all the way down. We're going to leave that tree right there run.
But yeah, we'll see about doing is taking this limb here out and that one there. So that's what I need to see about getting cut tomorrow. Getting this limb cut down and that one there, and then leaving everything else. But like I said, you can see a big difference now.
Yeah.
And like I said, what we've gotten done in the back, excuse me, yeah, we've got a lot cleared out. I was hoping to have the truck moved today, but that transmission line was going, ain't working. And unfortunately, it's $30. If I go to the parts house and get it, but I can go online and get it and get about 4 extra feet for less money. So as soon as I've got the extra money, I'll see about getting that ordered. And I could, but we're on a time crunch, so those are going to have to get moved for when the house and everything gets brought in, because I've still got some more stuff in the back I still got to get done and get the truck moved. I got to get the Challenger moved. Trying to think of what else. Yeah, I've got that. I've got the both the mowers. Now I do have some more tree limbs in the very back, small ones, and I'll get the wood chipper fired up and run all that stuff through because it's all like real small stuff.
Yeah.
And that won't take long at all. Yeah. I hit the wrong button on that.
Layla.
What's she do now?
She was trying to scratch her face on a cookie tin.
Oh, that's not a bad price. DC, I'm going to share this. This is what she just sent Crystal. But yeah, for Amazon, 400, say, it's a 497 piece tool set, $239. That's not a bad price. I mean, they do, as the bear says, they have a lot of filler in on that. You got the Allen wrenches. I mean, I like the fact it's got the Allen socket set. But yeah, that's what kills it right there is all the bits. I mean,
Yeah.
some of them you can use, some of them no. But okay, so it looks like it's got 3 different spark plug sockets. But it didn't look all that bad. I mean, I've got the Allen. It looks like it's probably going to be Allen in both standard and metric, and then the Torx.
Yeah, the Allen sockets, those I could really use.
Oh, those right there.
Yeah.
It looks like some nut drivers even.
Yeah, for me, what's a bummer in a way is like my scooter, it's got uses all Allen screws in them. So you're sitting there turning the Allen wrench by
Yeah.
hand.
So you've got the regular set of standard and metric Allen wrenches. Now one thing they do not include a lot of, I see, is wrenches. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got like 12 wrenches. That's probably going to be in standard and metric. You got looks like 1 6-inch. You got 3 ratchets. It's going to be a 1/2 inch, 3/8 and quarter. You got the flex drive, okay. I mean, that's not a bad little set. I mean, with its own little case. Lifetime warranty, okay. Now, my only question is, if you break it, okay, you're getting it from Amazon. Okay, I'll get there. I said my question on something like that is, if you end up buying it, then if something breaks, how do you get a replacement? That'd be the only question I would have. Damn, there's one there that looks pretty good. $221. You got another one box looks almost identical. All right. Yeah, I know. Because I know, what was it, what's that one tool company out there? There's another Gear Wrench, I think. That I think it's Gear Wrench. I know that someone should be able to help me out there. Um, if you break it, you take a picture of it and email them. They don't care, they don't want the tool back. They'll just send you another one. Now that's something I'm curious about. Is that the way the Duratec is going to be? Oh, and dancing. I haven't had any problem with anybody either down the street, either way, complain about when I start the bike up. That's the only person that might would be my mom, especially if it's late at night or very early in the morning. Because where I've got it parked is right there by her bedroom. Oh. Ding. You're dinging all over the place, aren't you, Arnie?
Yeah.
See, told you. Well, that'll be nice, DC. Uh-oh, there's a crazy Canadian.
Hi, Sarah.
Let's see. I know I'm going to regret doing this.
Sarah, did you find more yarn today?
I don't know if I can agree on that, Sarah. Hey, check Instant Messenger, Sarah. Well, get off the sofa and go check. Besides, don't you have it on your computer? I know I do.
Hmm.
Chicken. Oh. Wonder where Lorna's at. Let's see. Lorna's not here. I haven't seen Renegade. Who else are we missing? Rocky's not here. Trying to figure out who else has not been in. There's a lot of people I know that are not showing up anymore. I must be either bored with the channel on the live streams or they got something else better going on. Okay. Yeah, pipe wrenches usually make a good hammer. And if you to tighten them up good enough, they can even work good as a claw hammer.
I've done that many of times. My dad would be coming out then yelling at me, "Don't use it as a hammer."
It was like they would say, "Well, don't use a flat blade screwdriver as a pry bar." And what's the first thing if we got a can, say a gallon can of paint or even a quart? What are we using?
A
blade
screwdriver.
Yep. Or if we got to do prying of anything, grab a screwdriver. And they don't make pry bars that small.
And like a can of cooking spray, I couldn't get the top off for nothing. I had to grab a screwdriver to pop it off.
Yeah, but DC, how big of a sledgehammer? And how heavy? Is it the one that's only the head on's about that big, or the one that's about yay big and about yay big around? Hey DC, you never have answered my question. If you want to come up on panel, I got room. I can fit you in. I got what is it, 4 more spots?
Yeah, 4 more people.
Yep. I know. That's someone else I was just thinking of is Adam from Small Town. I haven't seen him come up and chat for a while. Anthony from Anthony Robles. Well, I haven't finished the live stream, so I can't get in there to do that. Besides, I've got the trash to do. I'll take some. My cup's yeah, it's almost empty.
I wonder why the furnace ain't working.
Hey, cup's empty now. What wasn't working?
Furnace isn't working. That's because of dead batteries.
That might be a problem. Now, is that the remote for it, or is that the actual control for it?
Actual
Ah,
thing for it. I'm wondering why it's getting cooler and cooler in here, and go to look, it's flashing low battery.
that might be a problem.
Should I put the last one in and first one pops out?
Susan's wanting to know, did you change your the filter?
Yes, I was in the basement last week and did that.
Susan, how's yours filter holding up since you had to do some modification to it?
That reminds me, I gotta get some more filters.
Hey, at least now she knows the correct size to get.
Yeah, I need 16 by 25.
They've got those. Yeah, you might want to check it, because since you had to cut it down, that's actually a weak spot in it. and you might probably going to need to, like I said, check it, make sure it hasn't gotten sucked in.
There it goes.
Oh, the heater now.
Yeah. Turned it on, turned it up, and heard the little relay kick in.
That'll work. Ooh. Sorry to hear that, Susan.
Yeah, I think it's the weather, Susan, because I woke up this morning with excruciating back pain. I literally sat in the shower for a half hour.
Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, Susan. That is bad. Yep, I agree. And he's got, rental units and everything. So I've seen all the stuff that he goes out doing. But yeah, I mean that's the thing, since Susan, you want splitting and taping that together, it's got a weak spot now. Yeah, I know. I understand. I saw what he put on the message, but yeah, Susan, that's the thing, with that filter split like that, it's just it creates a weak spot where if that tape you've got on there doesn't hold, it could do that number and go right into the heating unit itself. And if it gets sucked, the filter itself gets sucked in there. Depending upon if you've got electric or gas, it really doesn't matter, but it could cause a fire. Oh yeah, that's someone else that hadn't been in my stream in a long time. Also, Ed, the old tech guy. Of course, I keep telling him to shut up. He's not coming into my stream. Haven't seen Jehu in a while. A lot of those guys. Of course, I got a feeling I know why too. Yeah, Ed hadn't been doing streams in a while. He's been so busy. I know. I can understand that with work and everything. Okay. Just wanting to make sure, Susan, is all. But it still doesn't hurt to go and check. That's all the thing I would say. I do know one thing with having this curtain or this sheet. I mean, even though it's just a bed sheet, even though that's there, and having that, it's staying nice and warm out here.
Yeah.
I mean, because in fact, I've got it closed off. I got a lot smaller area to try and warm up. That's made a difference. This old diesel heater is working fine. I do know that once I get the garage, sealed up more, once I got the ceiling and everything all finished and sealed up, it'll be, I'll probably see about definitely will see about getting another one especially for over there. That way this one wouldn't have to work as hard. So if I get a second one, get it over there, and same thing with an AC unit. Because eventually, like I said, I want to have a solid wall through here with just a door going in between. So that would even help out. Yeah, that's the main reason why I wanted putting these up, Dancing. I said they might be thin, but they do work. I mean, originally I was actually going to have plastic, which I've got that roll in here somewhere. I got it. Was it 20 by 25 roll of the heavy plastic I got from Harbor Freight? I was actually going to put it up, but never did. There was too much stuff up there, and I was getting the wood and everything. Hey, that'd work even better. That's true. I mean, considering the fact there's no insulation in these walls at all. So, I mean, if I had insulation put in and sheetrock and everything, that would make a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I could eventually got to do that. I do know that I want to, next year, what I want to do on this little diesel heater is get it modified with the exhaust, where I've got a box it goes into, or it goes through, and on one side of the box I want to have a like a computer fan, and on the other side, once this thing turns on, have a temperature sensor that at certain temperature it actually there she is.
Now you're in trouble.
What
Hi,
did
Sarah.
What did I do?
what did you do now?
What did you do?
I just sat here.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's why my husband had to message. I saw that grin you cannot deny.
Hey, but at least I put an LOL at the end of that.
I know, he loved it. When he messaged me with the link, he was being silly.
Yeah.
And instead of me responding, my husband decided to. And then he decided to steal my laptop and respond on my laptop and go, "Get the chopper on it."
That's okay. He knows, you both know I'm just kidding around.
Oh, heck yeah. He was he was cackling. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he
By the
would
way-
respond like that otherwise.
By the way, how's his mood since the Steelers lost? Oh, he don't know? Hey, Sonny.
Oh, you ain't even loud enough to say nothing.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I can't complain considering the fact the Texans lost yesterday, and we had several players go out during the game with injury, including our quarterback.
Well, that don't do no good. Hey, Susan. Hey, Bill.
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
Marisa.
yeah, because right now CJ is going through what's that protocol for a concussion? He wound up throwing the ball, and he wound up getting tackled so hard, his head hit the ground and bounced.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ouch.
I mean, he was. Yeah, as soon as that happened, yeah, they took him out. They took him over to the medical tent, and then they took him right to the locker room. So right now he's under concussion protocol. So we don't even know if he'll be playing this weekend or not.
Well, that's, oh man.
Yeah, and he was leading the NFL in passing yards.
Oh.
But yesterday, we lost one of our wide receivers. We lost one of our defensive guys.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we hadn't lost that defensive guy, the game probably would have been totally different.
Come here. Now you're going to choose not to listen to me?
When do they ever?
When you're not around.
Or whenever Sonny's not around?
They listen to him too.
They probably look up at him and go, and your point is?
Yeah. And you're going to feed me when?
Yeah.
Okay. This was just my weekend extravaganza.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Crystal, close your eyes.
No yarn bought.
Ripley. Yeah, Bill, we do. It's her. All right. We make you big here.
21 just this weekend.
Wow. You
So
made that
there's
all
this
by your
stack.
little, so you made that all by your little lonesome, huh?
And then some if you want to keep going.
Oh, I tell you right now, Crystal's not looking. Wow. You have been busy.
I haven't had this yarn for long, but I can tell you I've been using it. And out of all of this, I've given 4 away.
That all?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, holy crap, eh? Like, explosions of yarn. Loving it.
So what kind of yarn is that?
Yarn Crystal will never, ever, ever, ever have in your house.
Why is that? 'Cause
Scrubby
you-
yarn.
She probably had some.
She placed an order with me because she refuses to use it.
Oh, so in other words, you're making them for her.
Yeah, her order's in this actually.
So I know who's going to be using it most of the time.
Well, it's a good thing I did a multitude of colors.
Hey, Backwoods.
Hi, Backwoods.
I mean, these ones are done without, like, they're already sewn in. They're ready to go. Like, that's crazy.
Now, how durable are those going to be?
You can throw them in the washer, you can throw them in a dryer and reuse.
Well, the reason I was asking is because I know Crystal, she likes going to, I think it's Temu, and she'll get the, like a 10-pack of the scrubbies from there. One side, like the sponge, the other side's got the, like steel mesh. Hey, Emily.
Hey,
I am-
Backwoods.
Backwards, that's a couple of people that been missing.
This stuff is quite durable. I have some in our own kitchen that we've been using for years.
Okay.
I have found that they are pretty darn good if you're just doing a bit of a scrub. Like, you can use them as bathroom cleaners, you can use them as kitchen dish scrubbies. It's all your choice. You can even ask Crystal. It's the type of yarn that it is. yeah, you're not going to be able to pull it apart, but it's going to have some good durability towards it.
Oh, so in other words, you can't frog it. Which is all.
Yeah. And then when you're trying to sew your ends in, don't get frustrated. Pull out the pliers.
Is that yarn that difficult to work with?
Yeah.
That's why she
Crystal
don't want
says, yes, they're very, very sturdy. I just really hate that yarn because of how it works with my fingers. Yeah, don't worry, hun. I've already lost my fingerprints and then some.
Oh, so in other words, it's the Hellspun.
Worse.
Worse than Hellspun?
Yep. If you expect to have any actual skin on your fingers left and not just bone.
Well, I tell you what, I know that as soon as we get them in, we'll have to do a video on it. And then later on, I guess what we'll have to do is a review, say maybe a 1 month review on seeing how they hold up.
Oh, yeah. I make them the same way every time. And I mean, as you can see, I have more than enough.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that most of this is Christmas presents. So if I can whip them up fast, then I'm good. And I have a place for the excess yarn. I have a place for it to go. Don't worry.
So, what hook? What size hook do you use on that?
6. Crystal's favorite.
Bill says he buys his scrubbies from the Amish.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
All right, so Bill, right? So are they then the same thing like what Sarah's got? I'm wondering if it's the same kind of yarn. And certain, what is the yarn that you use for those? I know
It's called Red Heart Scrubby.
Okay.
Specifically made for dishcloths, dish scrubbies, and doing the dishes.
So is that something?
Let me pull out a. Wait, I just had a band.
I was gonna say, can we go over to say like Walmart and get that?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So
but
Walmart,
I can tell you won't have your fingers by the end of it.
Okay. Well, Red Heart Scrubby. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what makes it more coarse or why it's so rough. Walmart has it. No, we're not buying it. Yeah, it's very rough. It does tend to, like she says, take your fingers off. No, it won't take your fingerprints off, but it might, if you work it long enough, you might not have any, skin left.
Right.
And mine are dual strand. Absolutely, I do make them thick. Fishing line has been roughened up. And it'll literally wear your fingerprints off.
Well, right now, the only thing they've got the Red Heart Scrubby. They've only got it in the blue. Okay, so they've actually got, they call it Ocean. There's almond, cherry, lime.
Yeah.
Elk, and then other.
So this red is the cherry.
Okay.
The center is lime.
Yeah.
Don't lose that needle. Got Jolly.
Okay.
So Christmas colors, obviously.
Right.
That time of year, it gotta be. That one's waves.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Now, Crystal says she's got some, but she'd have to go hunting for it.
Jelly. It's like a purpley with white.
See, that's different than like what Walmart carries. But I guess I can go to something like Joann's and find the more, more colors of it.
This one's green tea.
Okay.
And I know I have one more. Ooh, it fell off. Cool mint.
Oh, now that I like.
And trust me, when it works up, it's even cooler.
Well, see, let me show you what I found at Wally World.
All right, I'm going to mute myself so I can play with plastic.
All right, so this is, I'm trying to figure out, it doesn't say a color. So, I mean, all it says on there is other.
Yeah, that's the jelly one.
Okay, it's jelly.
Yeah,
There's the almond.
that's almond.
Right. And of course, there's cherry. There's your lime. Of course, had the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean, for less than $5, I don't think that's a bad deal.
There is a black and white.
Is there?
Yeah, hold on. Come on, Mater, you know me.
Unfortunately, yeah, I do. All right. Well, Crystal's saying that Joann's and Michael's have it for like $7 to $8 a skein.
So that it's black, gray, and a white, and it's called marble.
Huh. So have you tried making
And
that?
there's almond.
Okay. Now,
Yeah, I've seen those too at my Walmart.
have you tried doing it out of that first one yet? Have you used that one?
I've used both of these colors previously. These
Okay.
are currently for somebody else.
Okay.
They're just sitting in my household for now.
Okay. So with the different colors, that doesn't change how they are to use.
No. If you're interchanging, like if I did brown and black, it wouldn't change it because it's literally double scrubby. It's the same thing that I'm doing throughout most of them. These ones are one layer scrubby, one layer cotton. If you're just doing, soft on your dishes or whatever.
Right.
And then the other ones, which are full scrubby like this, it's going to be good for those rougher dishes that had something stuck on it or burn into it a little bit. These ones are going to be those all out scrub your pots and pans.
So basically the ones use something like that on like a stainless steel pan, cast iron.
Yeah.
Or you'd even use it on Pyrex.
Yeah, I've used it on our pots here where there wasn't really anything stuck on it, and no marks left with the Teflon. So, but I was gently using it.
Right.
But they work well.
Now, how would it be, say, used on aluminum?
Good, because I use it on the kitty cat's dishes, and sometimes they have that hard food stuck on them.
Right.
You know how it is with cat food. Well, that's what I use these for. I scrub. If it hasn't soaked through yet, then I will get in there with these and scrub it out, and they work like a charm.
Now, is there anything that you would say be careful using, any kind of cooking surface, to be careful using that on?
And Crystal always comes up with the best answers for that, but where is she? Joanne's is $5. Michael's is $12 by a third party. Okay.
All right.
Just says great for dishcloths. So I mean, it says you can get up to 104 Fahrenheit while you're washing it, but it doesn't say anything about applying heat towards it. So probably not.
Well, no, I just didn't know if, like I said, there was, like I said, like a Teflon pan, okay, or any of the pans that have got the non-stick coating. How aggressive could you be without destroying the surface? That would be my question.
Crystal says no restrictions.
Okay.
That's the thing is, I don't think I've scrubbed things, and on aluminum, I've never seen any scrape, no marks from these.
That's one thing I was just kind of curious about is, how much abuse could you put on something without it not getting destroyed?
Yeah, and that's the thing is that's the best part I find with stuff like this is that there's not a lot of restriction when it's made for dishcloths.
Right.
It's made for that kind of type of thing.
Right.
It's made for the abuse. And then with me, I do a little bit of a tighter stitch to keep it closer so it doesn't feel like it's pulling apart. It's not. But I still have mine, and I'm like, okay, going through all these colors, and I'm like, all right, so we're at 49 of these things now. I think I'm keeping a few.
How are your fingers doing now?
Oh, they're soft as a baby's bottom.
Oh, so they got scrubbed already, huh?
I've gone through like 5 or 6 skeins of this already.
So why is it you don't have a problem with it, but someone I know does?
I can tell you the first couple of days I was using it, it got to the point of my fingers felt like they were close to bleeding. However, gave it a few days rest, and over the weekend I went nuts. And they're so smooth right now. I don't feel any pain. Now they're back to just being normal with this yarn. So yeah, it's a bit rough. Yes, it does kind of feel like fishing line. But I don't seem to have an issue with it.
In other words, just gotta get used to working with it.
Well, I know I had to a little bit, but other than that, yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The fact is that you just gotta get used to working with it compared to, say, a cotton or a nylon or acrylic and everything, or whatever else they make yarn out of. And then once you use, to messing with it, it'll be no big deal.
Yep. And then I turn up and I do stuff like this. It's all your fault, Mater.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Give you credit for something.
Yeah. Hey, I'll take credit for something that happened outside the United States. Why not? Notice that outside of Texas, it's outside the United States.
Yep. All right, great.
To me, that where you're at, you're in a country far, far away.
Oh yes.
I'm in Never Land.
Yeah, because I mean, you never land there.
Well, there is land. I see it right there, and it's white and covered in snow.
Hey, no S word.
Packers winning 10-7 so far.
Down with the Packers.
Who
I
they
had to
playing?
go through it and walk through it today. So it's here. Snow.
You can keep it.
I'll send it your way. No problems.
Hey, you send it my way, you know what's going to happen, right?
What?
It's
The
gonna
Flame Crystal Mine?
It's going to melt, turn into rain by the time it gets here.
Yeah, probably. All right.
So, Arnie, who's Green Bay playing?
The Giants.
I'd rather have the Giants win versus the Pack.
I'd rather go for the Packers because Arnie's a cheesehead.
Oh, Arnie's a cheesehead.
Yeah.
Sorry, so is the brother-in-law, so I have to, yeah. We rag on each other, so it's okay because this is my husband's team. My team's on the clock over there, which is the Rams.
And how'd the Rams do yesterday?
I don't know. I've been too busy with my hands being busy.
All right, Susan. Okay, yeah, Susan was a cheesehead too.
Yeah, we're both in the same state. So is Michelle Sleeper.
Yeah.
Joe has to go to a bougie work party tomorrow night. I am definitely not a bougie girl. LOL. Well, Joe, I have to do that on Friday, so I totally understand, and I don't know what time I'll get home, and I'll be up at 6 a.m.
Right,
All right, Modesto.
All right, so what is that?
What?
A bougie girl. I've never heard that.
It's just like I have to go to like a fancy place for my work party.
Oh, so in other words, she's got to get dressed up.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I've never heard that definition. That's why I was just asking.
Yeah, mine's it's literally way out on the perimeter and kind of out of the city. And with me not being a driver, I had
Well-
to ask for a ride, but I'm going. If I'm paying for it, I'm going. And that one's coming with me. And we're going to go enjoy talking with people and having some free food.
Joe, you better videotape it because I can see me dressed up but acting right. No, I can't see you doing that. And it's the same way with Sarah. I can't see her. I can see her being dressed up, but acting normal.
Oh, no. I got,
No.
yeah, I've already, I've been a
I
bad
can't-
girl.
I can't see either one of y'all acting normal.
Okay, it's bad enough that I've gotten the receptionist to literally listen to a couple of lines from my husband, and she also knows your wife's she also knows Crystal's ringtone, and yeah, she loves it. She's a few years younger than me. However, I'm probably gonna spoil her rotten on Friday, and she's not gonna know what hit her.
I'll be a
Yeah.
fun.
It's gonna be a blast.
Sounds like it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you know what Crystal's ringtone is. What's mine?
I don't know. I keep going back to pink shoelaces.
No, that's a song.
Oh, I know it's a song, but that can also be a ringtone.
Oh no.
I don't ever hear yours go off.
Crystal knows what it is because she's heard it before.
Joe says we're supposed to buy an ornament for an ornament swap. My husband bought a McDonald's chicken nugget ornament. We're doomed. Bravo, Joe.
Oh, what's that? Have you heard about? They've got a sandwich at McDonald's. Okay, and you can ask for it one way, but it's very risque saying it. So you have to say it a different way when you walk into McDonald's.
Okay.
It's called the McGangbang,
Oh, Lordy.
but it's chicken, beef, and fish, all on one sandwich.
Sounds like one of my husband's horror stories.
But no, it's an actual sandwich that's on the secret menu for McDonald's.
I gotta ask him if this one's true. I wonder if he knows. Yuckers. She's back.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Still not feeling like coming up on camera too much.
Oh, I just lost my needle.
Not supposed to do that because can't help you. I had to go play hunt and find for needles. But yeah, on the scrubby that she's using, there are no restrictions. I don't like it because how I hold the yarn literally cuts into my fingers and hurts.
All right.
I've almost sliced my fingers.
All right. So basically, Sarah holds it a little bit different than the way you would.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also on top of it, this stuff I have literally tried to sew the ends in. And I have to go get pliers to pull that needle because my skin ain't gonna do.
Hey, Billy, would you turn the power off on my phone when you go back through there? Thank you. That way there's no echo.
But Sarah, like I said, as far as on that sandwich goes at McDonald's, no, if you go, yeah, that's part of the. Let me get him bigger.
Oh.
There you go. Secret menu.
No. No.
Yeah, there's videos out there that show the secret menu for all the fast food places.
Oh yeah.
And I know Taco Bell's got some. Like I think they don't have the Enchilada on the menu anymore. I think it's but they still have everything to do it. You
Yeah.
can actually walk into Taco Bell, McCrate. Yeah.
Easy pancake.
Yeah.
Is that banana on the inside of that, Arnie, or what?
I think it is banana.
No, it's supposed to be egg white.
Is it egg white?
Doesn't look white, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey Mater, this is one of those ones where I was telling you.
I think, hang on. There it is. That's what I was talking about. I'm not- I am not kidding.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, no.
All right. So, Arnie, does it say what that is?
Oh,
All right.
It says just order a McDouble and a McChicken, both on, and put the beef in between the two.
No,
Okay.
just no.
I mean, see that, like I said, now there's videos out there on YouTube that you could do the search and everything, and it's I think it's fast food, the Monster Mac. Yep, 6 patties right there. Wow.
Yeah, no.
There's no way I can eat all that.
Mm-mm.
I'll probably be
Yeah.
on the other side of the wall.
I would be in the hospital.
Now I do know that Arby's, they've got one called the Barnyard, and it's basically one sandwich with every type of meat that they have on the sandwich.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
So I mean, we're talking, of course, roast beef, ham, turkey,
Chicken and the Greek.
the chicken, but I
The
forget,
lamb for
I forget what else they've got. I talked to one manager at an Arby's one time.
cameras
I
down.
mentioned it to him. $15 for it.
Yeah.
Hey, but the thing stands probably about this tall.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't doubt that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. They're gonna have bacon, but it's all the meat that Arby's has on their menu. They will put it all on one sandwich.
I'm good.
my screen just dimmed. If I drop out, that'll be why.
Dun dun dun.
Well, we're already past 9 o'clock as it is.
That's because you're having too much fun of a conversation now. We all hear.
Well, I mean, Wednesday, is going to be when it renews and everything, which is the 13th. So I'm not worried because I had time left. I forget how much time they said I had before it would even, go out. So I'm not even worried about it. But I do,
I ain't worried
right.
about it either.
Yeah, but I do need to get inside. All the nature's hollering at me, and I got
And
trash
it's trash
and everything.
day.
That's what I'm saying. Got trash and everything to do, and a few other things.
I did my track.
So, Sarah, we're going to start with saying goodbye to everybody.
Pardon?
So we're going to start with saying goodbye to everybody.
Oh, okay. Bye. Have a fun time. See you next time.
Must be
Pro-
Sarah.
Promises.
That must be Sarah.
Yep. Arnie?
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night, and maybe tomorrow night I'll be live for a little bit.
All right. Crystal, you got anything you want to say?
Bye.
Short to the point. That's true. Money, I know you're listening. You got anything you want to say to everybody out there?
Have a good night, y'all. Tell me to clean up his damn garage.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Hey, it's getting there.
It'll happen eventually.
Oh yeah.
I said eventually.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, I appreciate everybody's coming in tonight on the chat and everybody coming up on the channel. And like I said, unfortunately, we got to say goodbye to Money and Miss Money because 7 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be in the car heading back to the airport. That way they can fly back home for a little while. So,
Yeah, Money got to go make some more money.
yep. So, all right. Well, I appreciate everybody's coming in tonight. Y'all stay safe. God bless. And y'all have a good night.
Bye.